It looks like a very simple organ. You know, you go to the restaurant, you have a calf's liver, it doesn't look very much, but actually it's a beautiful piece of engineering. It's the principal organ of the body that handles anything to do with detoxification. You know, if you have drugs or if you take alcohol or whatever it may be, the liver handles.
In the virtual liver network, we have available expertise in mathematics, in physics, as well as in engineering, because as it is today, it is a problem of reverse engineering. Understanding biology is a problem, understanding how circuits are working.
This is a unique program in the way that it's the only program that I'm aware of that is focused in one country on one organ at this level of funding across the entire range of complexity. Nobody's done that before in one single territory.
I'm passionately involved in a whole range of computational physiology projects that are trying to use modelling to enhance our understanding of biology and to improve clinical outcomes.
The idea of having a virtual liver is to try and understand that complexity and to be able to run experiments much more effectively.
If we want to understand cells and organs as systems, the challenge is to take into account all the different parts that contribute to making a cell and how these cells get together to form tissues and organs.
I will show an example of spatial temporal modeling of tissue architecture, which is a relatively young discipline in systems biology. First, the central region is destroyed. Next, some of the surviving hepatocytes proliferate and the dead cell area is closed.
One focus of our model is to simulate the initiation and progression of liver diseases, specifically the so-called fatty liver disease.
I think the reason a project like this is so important is that diseases of any organ, but in this case the liver, cost society enormous amounts of money.
We estimate that about 20% of all adults here in Germany suffering from a fatty liver.
And a project like this can offer a much more scientifically based, rational approach to how to interpret data from a given person with a disease.
This is a step towards the so-called individualized medicine, and this is really the next step in medicine.
So it's well worth investing in a proper scientific understanding of how the molecular level mechanisms operate to produce the integrated function of a whole organ.
And what we're trying to do, in the same way as the virtual heart or the virtual lung or whatever it is create a representation of human liver physiology, not reproduce it. It won't be complete. It'll be a representation that is enough for us to be able confidently to generate testable hypotheses that are realistic in human physiology. And that's the aim. That's why it's virtual, and that's why it's the liver.